World Iceborne live stream. We're working on the Light Bowguns now. The last thing we did is we worked on the Heavy Bowguns. You guys saw me using the Zenogre spread. You saw me using Ishvalda. I don't know if we used any others. We have a nice Pierce 3 Heavy Bowgun with the Toby Kadashi, the Viper Kadashi Heavy Bowgun. We were going to build the Nergigante Heavy Bowgun for normal shots, but I'm not going to worry about that for now. I feel satisfied with what I have for the Heavy Bowguns already. Like, you know, it's pretty capable of taking care of all the monsters. You don't have to have every ammo type finished. And besides, I wanted to jump over to the Light Bowguns at this point to see what else we can learn about the Light Bowguns. So probably you remember we did have a normal ammo build with the Nether Salvo. That can be upgraded to the Ghost. Really all it does is shift the damage over a little bit, right? Not even that by that much, 13. So we'll worry about that later. Last time we worked on Light Bowguns, we also discovered that the Devil Joe tree is capable of giving us sticky ammo rapid fire level 2. You can see it's holding 3 shots of rapid fire level 2. You know, I heard a reputable source tell you to go with, scroll up here real fast, this bowgun right here. Oh, not this one. This one right here, the Black Wing for sticky level 2. But the reality is with this Light Bowgun, you're just getting a little bit less damage. 351, that's less damage, right? And if we jump down here, you can see that the, you can see that the Devil Joe tree is 365, and we don't care about the negative 25% affinity, because of course, sticky ammo doesn't bother with affinity, right? So we just care about the base damage. The base damage on the Devil Joe Light Bowgun is also going to affect your Wyvern Blast. So both sticky and Wyvern Blast is going to be better on this Light Bowgun, which is why I own one. And, you know, I see a lot of people running around with this using sticky ammo level 2. It's actually a very cool ammo. I suspect it's not the highest damage you can do with the Light Bowgun, which is why we're going to explore other bowguns today. One of the things I want to do is get a glimpse of this guy. Check it out. It's the Great Bowgun. Somebody probably already knows about whether it's a decent gun or not. I don't. It's hidden. I need to do some arena quests. What about these? I don't remember if these were... I want to see the Styx Light Bowgun. Let me ask you guys a question real fast. How's it going, Dark Harbinger? Thank you for that. Let me ask you guys a question real fast. Has anyone unlocked the Lunastra Styx weapons? Like any YouTuber, anyone on Reddit, GameFAQs? Nobody ever talks about this one. It's the weapon that requires Zenitjiva parts and is really making me feel like we're going to fight an adult Zenitjiva. Unless maybe I'm just missing something and I've never seen the parts. Right? Maybe that's just the case. You know, I haven't seen it. So let me know if you have or if somebody else has. Maybe a modder has. Let's see what you guys are saying. He says, Anthony Tran, I finally get to just sit and watch the stream. Very cool, man. Cole says, hey, everyone, did you all hear about the infinite gillies? Ooh, tell us, Cole. I'm very curious. HM says, Nightwing is better because it's a sticky Pierce Bowgun. Well, what I would say, HM, is, you know, you're not limited to using one over the other. Build the Devil Joe Light Bowgun for Sticky and Wyvern, and then build the Black Wing for the Pierce. By the way, is it also the best for Pierce? We'll take a look at that real fast. What's the Black Steel Light Bowgun good for, you think? Let's take a look at Black Steel. That's the Aura, is it not? It's going to be good for Frost Ammo. I already know. Let's see. So Frost Ammo, yep, Freeze is 4. Rapid Fire Freeze. Let's see what the attack and the affinity on the Bowgun is. 33, 38, and 10%. Okay, and now let's jump over to... because the Velkhana Bowgun is going to be better. 351. So you're going to build the Vel... I already know this because I started building it, see? I didn't finish it. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Such a good design. Hi, guys. I heard you need tempered Lunastra. Okay. HM says, think Fem2 has it. Okay, so we need tempered Lunastra then. Very good. It's just Lunastra Nergi parts. The last one? No, not the last one, right? Gameconomist, it seems when you have the gillies equipped and use Kabuki emotes, it freezes the timer. What? We will have to test that out. You know why that's a big deal, Cole? Because you could build the full, no, I mean, I guess if you have Gilly on, Gilly hides you. So, yeah, I have no idea. By the way, I like how it's now possible to insta-refill your ammo with the wheel mid-fight. Oh, you mean crafting ammo. I don't like that, by the way. It makes it too easy. It makes it too easy to craft new ammo. Do I have a sausage today? Oh, man. I stayed up till 7 a.m. working, getting a script out for my editor. And then I went to sleep at 7, and I woke up at 12, and here I am. That's what happened today. Okay, so let's go to the arena first, guys. We're going to go to the arena. Less talking, more arena. Hope you guys will join me up there. We're going up to the Gathering Hub. We're going to go to the arena and maybe unlock an arena coin or two until we get to see what exactly gets crafted with the arena coins. Actually, we should go to the other arena. Oh god, these loads. Somebody was teaching me that if you take the time to open up your PlayStation and install a new SSD, solid state drive, that the load times for Iceborne are much faster. The problem is the SSDs are actually quite expensive. It's like, oh, did you pay $300 for a PlayStation? Get ready to pay $300 for the SSD drive. Or the SSD. Let's go over to this Gathering Hub right here. Fayed says, what is the Turf Wars channel about? Yeah, so Turf Wars is a special event that I host from our Discord server. For those of you watching at home, if you're not in that server, do me a favor, hit the description of this live stream and pop into that server by clicking on the Discord link. And the goal of it is to present challenges for people who assign themselves to one of three groups: Dodogama, Great Gyros, and the Great Jaguars. The thing is, I haven't had a lot of time to work on Turf Wars. It seems, you know, as time's gone by, I've gotten busier and busier with my day. And I just, haven't had time to sit down and create any interesting challenges. Also, you know, I feel like one of the other problems is we don't have any kind of like Behemoth-esque kind of fight in the game yet. So we need like some sort of Behemoth for Iceborne. And that will really make it a lot more fun to host challenges. Okay, let's see who this is. I'm still learning Gathering Hub. Only paid $100 for mine. But I'm seriously, man, $100 so that your load screen is going to be a little better. I can see why you would be tempted to do that, but it's just a waste, man. Take that $100 and go buy Pokemon cards. What do we got? Master rank. Here we are. Arena and challenges. For the arena, what do we have? Is this Tigrex and Brute Tigrex? What? Zinogre, all target monsters, Acidic Lav, Nargacuga, and challenges, huh? Oh, let's do this one. This looks fun. Sad fund. Oh wait, is that what it says? No, it says snack fund. If you don't have a heck ton of different games installed at once, I can really recommend just getting a 500 gigabyte SSD. Really nice for load times for basically everything. Penchant says, I don't like Gathering Hub. Why not? What's wrong with the Gathering Hub? Gameconomist, you should put Harbinger on the screen. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'm sorry. I was still in the middle of talking earlier. Thank you. I do it personally. I don't have like a bot doing this, so it's easy for me to forget. Depart on the quest. That's right. Brody says, ya boy, Rustic is going to join the lobby. Let's see what we got for our builds. Longsword, hammer, charge blade, lance. I haven't used lance against him. And heavy bowgun. Which heavy bowgun is this? Accursed bellow. Oh man, I don't know. They all sound terrible right now. Let's go with hammer. You can't go wrong with hammer. Need challenge for Nergigante roll. Nope, there's no Nergigante roll in the server. General Disrac says Minx is Overlord. I don't really know why loading screens are so long on consoles. My standard hard drives load maps in 5 to 8 seconds. I don't know either, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Alright, so we do have to eat our own stuff. Nothing in the supply box. Let's have an easy ration. 1 and 2. Now, what do we got? We'll put this on. Well, actually, we won't. For the mantles, what do we got? Impact and Apothecary. Max Potion, easy Max Potion. Okay, I'm just looking it over. And does this reach white? Oops. What is this item loadout? I think that's a bad item loadout. Stop hammer time. That's right. We have a crappy item loadout, unfortunately. I mean, I guess we can just change it real fast. Not item loadout. There we go. That's gonna help. And this can be replaced with this. Do I actually have some of these? I think I do. I wanted it. Nice job, AO. Let me get in here real fast. The Glavinus, is this unlocked? No, it says element none. I don't understand. Why do we have the apothecary mantle then? Oops. Io and I both have hammer. That was easy enough. Boop. He's waddle, waddle, waddle. Look at that good waddle he's got going on, man. Okay, maybe he's already been knocked into the wall. Oh, he has, but he's enraged. Ooh. Ooh-wee. One, two, three, 4, doot, 5. Don't do it. I hit the dodge button. It's like, nah, you ain't What? Dude. I did not see that coming. He's like, here you go. How you like that silver? Gameconomist, have you heard about creators being unverified on YouTube? No, I have not. What's the scoop? Give me the scoop, Marty. Orion wants Kutku. Good derpy chicken boy. Jesus Christ, man. Also, again, do we have the actual... I don't think we have our paralysis unlocked, so why would we need apothecary mantle? Is it for the... I don't know. Alright, let's get this knife. Move the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, having two hammer stick players together actually makes more sense because they kind of play off of each other, don't they? If you think about it. You know what we could do, Io? We could, oops. I'm gonna let him smack us. We could climb up here and actually ledge hop him. Did you know that? I don't think we have the jumping jewel, though, do we? Jumping jewel really affects the viability of, Ooh, man, that move is scary. Okay, and he knocked me down. Simple as that. Dragonator ready yet? No Dragonator? Why don't we have that Dragonator? Where's my Dragonator? Oh, don't be exhausted down there. Be exhausted up here. Oh my god. I don't feel like we're doing as good of damage, actually. And it's because they changed how aerial damage is working. You need that jumping jewel. I wanted it. The skill True Element Acceleration has activated. What? Where are we getting that skill from? Oh, we're gonna have paralysis now, aren't we? get it. I get it now. One, two, three. He's gone. Nice job. That wasn't really too difficult at all. Except for the part where I died. Fayed says you're doing paralysis. Yeah, I guess we have some true element acceleration skill. Mildly controversially, YouTubers are losing their verification even though the system is just supposed to... Oops. That comment scrolled away. Verify its said YouTube accounts. True element acceleration is the Namielle set bonus. Okay, cool. So here we have the Hero King coin. Exit. What exactly does that skill do? I know it gives you free element after you get enough fast attacks in, right? Does it affect ailment? Gameconomist, there's no need for the final boss optional quest. Just join an SOS when it's loading. Disconnect. This works 100%. The difficulty will be for solo. The final boss optional quest? What's the final boss optional quest? I don't even know what you're talking about. Okay. Provision stockpile. I'm gonna go down to the gathering hub because I want to see if not the gathering hub. I want to go down to the here it is, smithy, because I want to see if that Hunter King coin unlocked anything. How's it going, David Larson? I've officially transcended from the glorious charge blade, demanding the weaviest of weave, the longsword. It's so good now in Iceborne. EA slash is way too addicting. I know, right? They just treat that weapon so good. They really do. I had the same feelings, like, oh wow, this weapon is only more fun. It's like it already was pretty fun, and then they made it even cooler than before. Here it is, Neo Cross Bowgun. 338, 0% affinity, no deviation. Just actually kind of nice. Ah, there we go. It's a normal ammo light bowgun if I had to guess, because you wouldn't really want to run normal ammo 1. It's kind of super bad. I mean, I suppose you could, but it's just not going to do the damage. That's too bad. I mean, if you look at it though, the normal ammo 3 has 4 shots and fast reload speed. So you could have this be your normal ammo 3 bowgun, but it does come with paralysis 2 and sleep ammo 2. Let's compare its damage output real fast. So 338, 0% affinity, right? And what kind of ammo did this have again? And it's going to get elementless, but elementless isn't as good as it used to be. Then you have this guy down here. 351, so it's actually higher. It's got high deviation though. It's got normal ammo 2 though. That's just gonna be a snack fun time. I appreciate the donations. Jarvis Binks. Yeah, that turned into kind of a ranty live stream at the end yesterday, didn't it? We were talking about all kinds of wild things, namely religion, and religion's one of those really big subjects, you know. Everyone fights over it. Everyone disagrees with each other. That is human nature. Dragon Bone, Ode of Guarantee. So this is 312. And I'm curious what the best normal ammo light bowgun is. I really am at this point. So this is 351 with deviation of high. And it's very similar to the other one. What does it do better or worse? So it has paralysis and sleep. Has paralysis and sleep. And what about this one down here? Only paralysis. So this light bowgun down here, only paralysis. That's a big deal. That's a big freaking deal. Because sleep is very useful on light bowguns and heavy bowguns. Because you can put the monster to sleep when you want to. Like under a boulder, for example. You can do that with the light bowgun. Oh, but look at that. 338 and 20% affinity. Oh, wait. That's the wrong light bowgun. I'm so bad. 351. No paralysis and no sleep ammo at all. Very interesting. 351. So then this one's way better then, right? Because you're getting both ailments. Oops. Oh, I see. You don't have Sticky 3, though. But I would rather have Sleep and Paralysis rather than Sticky 3 on a light bowgun. The trade-off is worth it. Because your main damage output isn't even the sticky ammo. It's the spread. I'm sorry, it's the Normal ammo too. Yeah, this is probably going to be your best normal ammo bowgun, I'm thinking, because look, it's 351 with 0% affinity, and it's got both level 2 ailment ammo types. And actually, when you look at the Ode of Garen, it's nice, but it's only 312. Well, oh, it's close. It's close. Because this is sleep ammo 1 and paralysis ammo 1, you'll get 1 sleep and 1 paralysis on the monster. The other one could potentially do it twice for both ammo types in a single run. Oh, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, actually. These are very close to each other. Ghost and Nergigante, I'd say. They're quite close. I will keep that in mind. So we saw the Great Bowgun, or whatever it's called now. Neo Cross Bowgun, and I didn't like it. And we're done with the Devil Joe Light Bowgun already. I say the next thing we do is focus on Pierce ammo. So obviously we have the Blackwing Bowgun, 351, 25% affinity, Pierce 2. I think that's going to be the one to beat. I don't know if any of them will actually beat it. Let's see. So we don't care about bowguns to have lower attack or lower affinity, right? So let's just go 364 negative 10%. Nope. 338. 351 and negative 20% on the Cursed Fire. Nope, they don't have Pierce 2. Oop. Rathalos Trees, 351. Nope. Despot's Wildfire. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Just curious. This one's going to be for Spread, somebody said. That's just kind of like in the past a little bit. 351. What is it? This is the Fulgur Shot. Nope. Bayo Shooter. Hidden Bullet from Nargacuga. That should give us Pierce. Yeah, it does, but the other one's better because it has higher attack. Bonburrow. Bear at the Tree. We don't care about that. Brachydios. I'm sure somebody's already done this and concluded that the Garuga Heavy Bow or the Garuga Light Bowgun is the best one. So let's see. Dragon Seal. Shara Ishvalda. Nope, that's single shot, which is going to be terrible in my opinion. Namielle. Namielle with 364 attack is really high, actually. And look, it's a water ammo. It's a water ammo heavy light bowgun. Gotta stop saying that. So we should probably craft this one for the water damage. Black Steel. Workshop Weaponry. Obviously no. I mean, well, yeah, no. Devil Joe. Just have to check. And we can't even see this one yet. So it is going to be the Garuga tree for the Pierce ammo, for sure. Just checking. I mean, I probably trust people to... I mean, people have been figuring the weapons out for a while, so I really do trust people. But I have to see it with my own eyes. I'm a skeptic. To see it, to believe it. Just like when you tell me you can heal people in their wheelchairs. Blackwing Bowgun 1. Alright, and it looks like we don't have all the parts necessary. What are we missing? Large Wyvern Gem? Where do we get Large Wyvern Gem? I don't even know. What are we at? You're missing quite a bit between these two levels, actually. 5% affinity and, you know, what is that? 13 attack? Yeah. Missing quite a bit between these two levels. Fancy Beak. Garuga Fellwing. Scratched Shell. Let's go ahead and put a build together for this weapon. I can post a Tempered Lunastra if you want to see, says Ayo. Oh, very cool. That's a good idea, Ayo, but let me go ahead and put a build together for this bowgun before we do that. One moment. Looking something up real fast. Alright. And we will go ahead and go to change decoration, or change equipment. We're going to put on the Razor Sharp. Alright. And then for the helmet, actually, I want to check helmets real fast. Come on. What are we looking for? We're looking for the Nargacuga helmet. I want to see what the Nargacuga helmet looks like real fast. Got my notes here. Sometimes I come prepared, sometimes I do not. I always do a little bit of research. Where's that Narga? Oh, there it is. Oh, I see why. So you might be interested in the Nargacuga helmet if you can't afford piercing shots. That's why I'm seeing this. Steel Gajau Whisker, really? Lucky for me though, I have both piercing decorations, so I am good. I can do whatever I want with my heckin' build. Karuk War, he says, can you do an optimized build for Boomerang? Lol, please. That'd be pretty funny if we got a... What do you think? Should we try to get a Boomerang tail cut for once? Elder Melder will give you one for cheap. Oh, great tip. Let's go talk to the Elder Melder real fast to see if we can get one for cheap. Can you do a build optimize? Oh, man, but I gotta go to Celiana. Frick. Abdallah, how's it going, man? He says, Devil Joe Light Bowgun helped me solo the Master Rank 200 special quest yesterday. Turns out you get nothing, not even a title. Dang. That's, not even a title or pendant, huh? That's disappointing. Dang. Hatter says, is this the Sticky 2, Pierce 2 Light Bowgun? It does have Sticky Ammo level 2 rapid fire, and it does have Pierce Ammo 2 rapid fire. However, as I was saying earlier in the stream, if you really want to do as much damage as possible with the Sticky Ammo, and you do because Sticky Ammo struggles with damage, go with the Devil Joe Light Bowgun. It's got a higher base damage. The affinity doesn't matter when you're dealing with explosive ammo types. How's it going, Fans Perspective? He says, just got in. What you doing? I am building the Garuga Light Bowgun. It's a great light bowgun. It's going to be one of your main light bowguns for now. Does anyone have Cold Arethian? Alright, let's talk to the freaking Elder Melder. Meld items. What do we want? A large... Large Wyvern Gem. Celestial Print. That's not cheap at all. What are you talking about, man? He's like, it's cheap. It's like, no, it costs you a Celestial Print. I don't have time for that. You tricked me. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's get back to it then. So let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I still have this set up from the other bowgun. So we have Crit Eye 7 on this setup. Crit Eye 7, Health Boost, Crit Boost, Weakness Exploit. All of that's fine, actually. All of that is pretty good. We're going to drop this one, just in case, because we don't need that right now. Let's go ahead and jump up here. We're going to add... We got to get 2 levels of Pierce Shot in here. So Pierce 1, and then... Show me another Pierce. Pierce 1. Pierce 2. Alright, so there's our piercing shots. Very important, right? Pierce 1, Pierce 2. We don't got a lot of room left over for other things, do we? Just take a look at what we have left. So we really would want Free Element. Because Free Element, if you take it to level 2, Free Element level 2 is giving you an extra shot in your ammo clip. Just checking to see if I have anything special over here for these new decorations. They're so confusing. Oh my god, my eyes. My eyes are just like trying so hard to read this at a fast speed. Alright, so there's Free Element ammo up level 2. And so I would say just the last thing is going to be getting that health boost. And I think we had Part Breaker health boost. Right? Destroyer Medicine. You guys ready for Halloween? Man, I'm excited for Halloween. I don't really celebrate it. I just like the way it feels outside around that time of the year. Flight attack. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm using this. Oops. Oh, well, that's the one, right? Here's a latent power. Alright, so we've got Destroyer, Vitality. Let me just read it over. Health boost. Yeah, the build looks fine. So we're going to go with this build, and then we're going to go to customize bowgun, and I want to see what the reload on it is like. Oh, look at that. The reload's actually really bad on this bowgun. And it doesn't give you an option to fix that, which is why we will have to use evade reload. So evade reload 1, evade reload 2, and evade reload 3 probably. And then probably the power barrel because we have Pierce, right? Okay, so this is going to be one of those where instead of building 3 levels of reload assist, we build 3 levels of evade reload. Interesting. I was wondering when that was going to happen because I figured it was eventually going to happen. Now, what do we have? We have quite a bit of affinity. I'm really impressed. We have a lot of affinity. So we're mostly going to be getting crit hits the whole time, guys. 60%. That's without the max might. This build is looking great so far. By the way, let me jump back to... I'm sorry, I haven't been in the comment section this whole time. Let me jump back. So let's see what you guys are saying. Will you be dropping by the harem later on? Possibly. I'm reading your comments real fast. Garuga ears full back when he's ready to be captured. Oh, that's cool. Gameconomist, would slicing ammo be good at getting tail cuts? It is good at tail cuts. What's the difference between Devil Joe, Light Bowgun, and Heavy Bowgun? The Heavy Bowgun is obsolete because of Ishvalda. The Light Bowgun is not obsolete. I haven't seen anyone using the Savage Joe Heavy Bowgun yet. That's because of the Ishvalda Heavy Bowgun. Whoa, Rowboat Girly Man. Here's to wishing I was good with the bowguns. Hey, it's not too hard, man. Give it a try. Here, let's update that snack fund. Here's to wishing I was good. By the way, I just want to mention, if you guys prefer another method of making a donation, you can check the description for a link that I've given the name tips to, right? And that's the other way you can donate. And when you use that method, 100%, well, just about 100% of the donation actually goes to me. Just to educate people, because I'm sure people still don't know this, YouTube actually takes 30% of the donation when you use the super chat. So that's why we have the link in the description. Okay, but thank you very much for the donation. I just want to make sure everyone's educated on that. Let's go ahead. I think we're going to have to test this out now. Don't you agree? And we want that large wyvern gem. Let's see what gives a large wyvern gem real fast. Large wyvern gem. He's not going to give it. Rewards. We're looking for large wyvern gem. Oh, we don't know about that guy. There's a Fey wyvern gem. Nope. Namielle's going to be a big nope. 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 Bracadios. Nope. Oh. What is it like? Here it is. Bariath. Bariath gives it. That's cool. Could use some Bariath parts. Nightshade Paolumu gives it. Bonbaro gives it. Ooh, fighting Bonbaro would be easy because we would pierce ammo through him like crazy. Beatotus. And here's Zenashiva. Alright. So now we know. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have for our quests up here. How's it going, Motivational Lizard? Motivational Lizard was sending me some motivation yesterday. I got really motivated. So let's see. We're going to do this by special reward. Oops. Special rewards. Here we go. Hunt Barrett, etc. What does that mean, etc.? Black Diablos. Does Black Diablos give a large wyvern gem? I didn't actually remember seeing him. Oh, those are high rank rewards. Here we go. So we can just fight Black Diablos. Xeonaste, how's it going, man? This is something I'm experimenting with. When the game first came out, the base game first came out, I used to... Whoa, is that what we're looking for, by the way? What is that in there? It doesn't show me. When the base game first came out, I actually had 2 guys that did that with me. It was... Oh, I can't even remember their name. It was so long ago. A guy whose name was like Sh. It's just SSH. That's his name. And then another guy whose name was Ariana. And they would have me post their stuff. And yeah, it was cool. I haven't done that since then. So I'm going to try and do that again. Speedrunning is a lot of work, and you know, I think it's hard to get paid for your speedruns because you have to kind of build up a channel. Let's see if we can upgrade this. Let's see what kind of gem it was. It's hard to get paid for your speedruns, but the nice thing is I've already got a huge audience in this case. Now, we didn't get a large wyvern gem. That would have been too easy, right, guys? It's hard to build up such a large audience. So I've got a large audience, and me and a speedrunner can share that audience if they're looking to work with me. Let's go ahead and post Master Rank Investigations. You know we're going to do Black Diablos, right? Black Diablos is a lot of fun. Wait, how many people for this one? Does it say how many people? Yeah, 4. Going crazy, guys. Dude, you have so many good investigations. Anthony Tran says, I'm too shy to really talk in the Discord. I'm just a filthy casual. Nice ways to add variety for the channel. AT was fun, but he's just worse. Shara. Sagano Arch-Tempered? What? Sagaro AT? I don't know what you mean by that. Keep that window on PSN. You can check for the items you get from the Argosy by pressing Y. Ah, thank you. I thought there was a way to do that. Monty says, you built a great community. Hey, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I get hate mail every now and then from people who don't like me. And it's nice to hear some positive stuff because, man, I get tired of all the trolls or whatever. People are like, oh, you suck. Alex says, Thegameconomist, show me the Light Bowgun build you have, please. Let's take a look, everyone. So, let me mention this. If you don't have the piercing decorations, go with the Nargacuga helmet. But I have both pierce decorations, so I just used the gold loon helm. And this is what I have going on. Okay? Screenshot that in 1, 2, 3. I'm out of here. And let's go ahead and depart. Austin, he says, I'm back to the stream. Did I miss anything, you guys? We talked about grandma fetishes. I don't know. Jay Winter says, I wonder if this is supposed to happen in the Guiding Lands. Even though my levels are not up to 6, I still got a Brute Tigrex and Gold Raytheon through the analysis progress. Is that right? Huh. I guess you can do that. Thanks for sharing that information. I have actually another video coming for the Guiding Lands where I talk about 4 really good tips for the Guiding Lands. I worked on it all night. That's what my editor is working on right now. See, my editor and I, we kind of like split the work up. I'll create 2 voice commentaries. He'll edit one, I'll edit the other, and we'll get 2 videos out. But it's a damn lot of work. I mean, we just work like crazy. And the Guiding Lands tips, I think, are really good. David says, I messed up. If you want to augment slots on rarity 12 weapons, just don't. You can't roll back the materials you used, and 1 slot is max. Oh, snap. Good point. Sonic So Bad says, you forgot to make your loadout. Oh, thank you. Oh, my God. That's what I was going to do. Oh, no. You know what? We're just going to restart that item loadout right here. Heyo, we got a donation.
Let's try this.
Rowboat Girly Man. Take all my money. Thanks, man. And look at that. You got Muck to show off. That's cool, right? I don't know if you guys are fans of Pokemon. I was opening up Pokemon cards last night. In the middle of the night. Pierce 2. We got Sticky Ammo 2 and 3, huh? We'll grab that Sticky Ammo level 2, because that's a rapid fire. And what else? Fire, water. I apologize to my teammates. I should be out there helping you, but we're busy doing this instead. Slice ammo. We'll take a look at that. Demon ammo. I would use demon ammo. I really would, but you can't buy demon ammo, and that just kills it for me every time. Blast nut. I was opening up Pokemon cards last night, and you know what's so wild about Pokemon cards is if you're also good at selling things on eBay and you didn't get the cards you want, you can basically get all your money back. You just sell the cards on eBay. So it's really cool. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop out of here. We're going to go ahead and craft ammos from the radial menu. Drop that. We'll probably drop this as well. I think we're going to drop it. There's Pierce 2. All. And then over here, we want this sticky, the good sticky ammo. All. Alright. Now we're going to want to save that. Ooh, where are we going to save it, though? We'll save it here for now. All the old item loadouts are going to be obsolete, so we have to make brand new ones either way. What's your favorite Pokemon? You know, it's hard to say. When it comes, it's funny, I've been opening up the Pokemon cards for a little while now, a little over a month, and it kind of changes. It's funny, you like Pokemon when you're a kid, and you're like, oh, that Pokemon is cool, but if you're talking about Pokemon cards, you end up liking the card about as much as the Pokemon on the card. And so it really depends on how nice the card actually looks. Okay, so let's try this. I can't do it in this case. So you're going to have to learn to use the evade. The quick evade or whatever. The evade, this one right here. Whoop. Oh my god, good damage on this. Oh, I don't have the Wyvern Blast mod, right. Let's get these out, though. Did you see that? Stunned. Diablos part broken. Wow, so if you miss the evade reload, you're really going to be sad. You know what I mean? You're not going to like that outcome. Let's go ahead and grab this. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, she didn't go for me. Oh, yes it did. Let's get this temporal mantle on. You get trolls? What? Lol, you're cool as hell. Oh man, I've been getting trolls since I've gotten people who don't like me since I used to post Dark Souls content. I think it's just part of like being on YouTube. You know, honestly, you can get people who love you and people who hate you. Go ahead and reload this. I got some people who really don't like me. I often wonder if it's because I've had like success and they're like, I don't know, they just hate it, you know, like God. We need to be weakening the parts on the monsters, guys. It's really important. Oh, she's ready to be driven into a wall as well. Whoa, TR Anthony, how's it going, man? Is there a donation amount for Helix Fossil? Helix Fossil Amatite. So, or Ammonite. We should definitely add that. You're somebody who's donated really consistently. We could add like a $2 or $3 or something like that for that guy. Your question is there a favorite Pokemon art? And I guess I've always been a huge fan of the vintage cards, especially the Rocket vintage cards, because when I was a kid, that was when I started collecting. So those have a lot of nostalgia for me. And other than that, just whatever new cards like doing real well, like whichever one's popular, that's always fun. Gino says, you're the only streamer I can watch because you're a really easy and calm person to watch play games, so kudos to you. Hey, thanks, man. I was talking about how 2 days ago, I was up very late again. I was up at like 6 a.m. in the morning, and I was going around watching other streamers to get a better idea, because I've been streaming now for, I don't know how long, 4 months maybe? Streaming is still pretty new to my channel, actually. And I was curious, like, what other streamers do. And I was actually surprised by how little talking they did. I don't know why. They just... If they did talk about things, it would just... I don't know. Maybe it's because it's hard to play a game and have a conversation at the same time. But I just noticed that the quality of the talking... I felt like, as a viewer, that I wasn't enjoying the conversation enough. And the reality is, just watching gameplay isn't enough. That's what I noticed. There has to be a certain level of entertainment coming from the conversation that's being had. That's really important, I noticed. Let's go ahead and grab this. And we're going to grab this. TR Anthony. Trolls are big pee-pee poo-poo. Poa Poa. Get me off of this guy. I didn't want to grab him in the first place. Yeah, man. I wish I could share some details with you guys, but yeah, I get people who like contact me on Discord to share like hate mail and stuff like that, and it's just kind of like the funny thing is they think that I don't know, as if I haven't seen everything at this point. I've seen quite literally everything. So I don't know why they spend their time doing it. I don't know, maybe it makes them feel better. Yeah, it's crazy. I get hate because in the base game, I would recommend that people take 20 fire resist, right? And this would stop you from being fire blighted. That's the whole point of it. 20 fire resist, and you would pair that with Moxie. And I was kind of one of the people to really support that idea, right? To tell people, hey, do this, right? It's kind of a big deal. And the reason why is because you guys know, oh no, what have I done? You guys know, I will help a lot of people get through the Extreme Behemoth, the Arch-Tempered Nergigante, people who are trying to do it for the first time, right? So the whole point is that they're struggling with it. And I would talk about 20 fire resist and Moxie. It's just a good idea when you're fighting Extreme Behemoth because he's got those meteors and they deal fire damage. So if his next move is a meteor and it breaks Moxie, you would die from the fire blight, but with 20 fire resist you would live. So it was kind of like one of those little extra bits of defense you could have on your build for a reasonable price, I would say. It was a reasonable price. You know, it's especially reasonable if you lived where you would have died. I get so much hate for that. It's like, what? Telling people to take a little bit of defense. A little bit of defense, and you get people who are so, like, I want to use the word elitist. Like, they're so... I feel like, if for a game that doesn't have PvP, I can't believe it matters so much to you that somebody would take some defense. Like, oh, your community, they're no good at the game, they suck. You should be, you should be teaching them how to optimize attack. I get that. I have, I have like actual hate mail. Maybe I'll share it someday in a video. That'd be funny. Can you please explain how Runa Nergigante works? Please. Runa Nergigante. I don't know what you mean by works. Do you mean like... oh, you're talking about like with the spikes and everything. Is that what you mean? That's stuff I'm still learning, Fayed. Great question, actually. I didn't even think about that. Maybe there's some people out there who would like to know more mechanics on that monster, because he's kind of an endgame monster, isn't he? That's actually a useful thing to ask. Everywhere is toxic in general. I completely agree with this. Elitism is cancer. You know, it's funny, though, because there's people on the other side who are the ones telling you not to take fire resist and Moxie, and they think, they think you suck. That's how it works. They're like, yeah, you're just, get good. We must protect. He protect, he attack. Oh, man. Right there, I saw... Hold on. So, right there, Gino asks, what is Moxie? And that's exactly why... I feel like that's exactly why my channel has done somewhat well for this community, is because there's people who still don't even know that Moxie exists, and it's such a good skill. So, to answer your question, at the canteen, you can eat for a feline food skill called Moxie, and Moxie and Guts are basically the same thing. It gives you this little health threshold that if the monster breaks, you survive with 1 HP, and it's really strong. We found out that Moxie was really good against Arch-Tempered Nergigante, and, you end up using it for all your endgame fights. You have to spend a voucher for it. It's a very expensive skill, but it was so valuable for adding survivability to the team. And you're not really giving up that much, right? Like, there's other feline food skills you can go after, like, speed sharpening or something like that. You could go after Slugger, Rider. You could go after something that would give you more blast damage, more poison buildup. I'm trying to remember, like an apothecary. What do they call that? Was it called specialist? I can't remember. We can actually look real fast. Here, I'll actually show you how to do Moxie on screen. Some people might not know this. I think a lot of people know this at this point, especially if you watched. So, if you choose Pay with Voucher, I got 43 vouchers, so let's use one. You go to Eat Meal, and then you can choose Custom Platter. And then you'll notice there's a whole row of blue ingredients here. So look from left to right, that's a row. See that up here, this is a column. And on the left to the right, that's a row, right? And so here's a row of blue ingredients, and if you eat 6 of these from any of the columns, if you eat 6 of them, you will have a feline food skill called Felyne Moxie. And Felyne Moxie is working just like Guts. So let's go ahead and eat for it. So notice I have defense. I'm going to have one for elemental resist, let's say. And let's say these last 2 ingredients are attack. I'm still going to get Felyne Moxie. You can actually see it. Oh, cool. I'll use this feature on the Xbox to show you. So check it out. There it is. Felyne Moxie. See? And if I were to take off one of those ingredients, let's change this one out for up here. You'll notice I lose it. Now it's Feline Feet. So you have to eat 6 of these, and you have you also have to have the activation chance, you know, be fairly close in order to have a chance for it to activate. We had a voucher, so of course it's going to activate. There's Felyne Moxie, and you're going to see it in the next match. It's going to work just like Guts, and it's so good against monsters that deal really high damage. It's just really useful against them. Alright, let's go ahead and post another Black Diablos quest. We did not get the large wyvern gem that we were looking for. Here we are, Black Diablos. Diablos. Go to the northeast camp. Big Papa Page says, I just joined. Are you talking about the value of child rearing in an increasingly difficult world yet? What do you guys think about the rich Silicon Valley people who we hear that they don't like to give their children cell phones? There was like a bunch of articles about that not too long ago. People were talking a whole bunch about that. And yeah, so these people who like work on the iPhones and stuff like that, they won't actually let their kid have an iPhone. And I thought that was so interesting. I was like, you know, when you hear it said, it's like you go, yeah, that makes sense. Because why would you ever give a kid an iPhone? They're going to watch porn. They're going to waste their brains. They're going to fight over social media, do a bunch of stupid crap, you know. And yeah, just hearing that, it's just kind of like, wow, they make this stuff, but they wouldn't give it to their own kids. It's kind of like being a drug dealer and then not wanting, you only deal the drugs, you don't do the drugs. So, you know, you have a kid and you tell your kid, we don't do the drugs, we deal the drugs. You stay away from this. So I thought that was interesting. Here's a question for you guys. What is the correct age to give your kid an iPhone? I bet you all will have a different answer to that. What is the correct age to give your kid an iPhone? So that's a question a lot of parents are probably asking themselves right now. Their kids want one. What age do you give it to them? Their kid is using Nokia. Hey, how's it going, Will Schmuck? He says, it's like not wanting to eat at the restaurant you work at because you know what happens in the kitchen. That's exactly right. Alfonso says, I'm dying of spoilers. Oh, no. F's in the chat for no phone. The drug is dopamine. That's right. It is kind of like that. That's right. Fan's Perspective says, their kids would join the Gameconomist Discord and get affected by all the weeps. 13 years old, 56, 15, 14. We see a 17, a 16. 16 should be the minimum age. 13, some people think 13 and 12 is fine. Some people want it to be older. They want it to be like 17 and 18, huh? When they work, because I'm not giving a $1,000 phone to my kid, WTF. Well, I mean, of course, you know, if you grew up in more of a blue-collar, maybe like middle-class family or lower, that makes sense. But, you know, if you're wealthy as F, like some of these guys who have tech jobs are, you're like, $1,000, not that much, right? You can give them an iPhone if you want to. All right, let's go ahead and do this. My first phone was an Obamacare phone. Joke's on you. Ooh, ooh. Oops. No, we want this max. There we go. How is she not noticing me? Look, see, if you run behind a monster, they don't see you. Isn't that goofy as hell? The monster's like, where'd he go? We're just kind of waiting for our teammates to show up. No reason to get started so early. Oops. Whee! I was 13 when the first iPhone came out, but I didn't get one until the 3rd generation. I just got my first iPhone ever. My first smartphone ever. I did it about a month ago, and that's because I needed a recording device for opening up Pokemon cards on a Pokemon card channel. That's the only reason I bought it. I swear to God, I'd never had any kind of smartphone before then. So it was it's basically a tablet. Yeah, it's a tablet. It's a touch screen. Does things. Bleep, bleep, bloop, bloop. Didn't actually blow my mind. I thought it was going to be a lot cooler than it was, but it was actually pretty straightforward. Nice. Let's get some damage on this guy. So this Pierce Ammo level 2, my impression of it is I don't like the evade reload. I feel like if you screw the evade reload up, it's going to be a sad time for you. Like there, right there, I just missed it. Does it only work if you stay on that? Yeah, it only works if you stay on that ammo type. So we're going to have to do this, unfortunately. I was just talking about that. And what surprises me is that it's really not doing as much damage as the Heavy Bowgun Pierce Ammo. Well, it's not doing bad. Let's be honest, it's not doing bad. I feel like the Heavy Bowgun Pierce Ammo is still gonna have the advantage. It just, the clip is too small. It's a 3 ammo clip. When you get the Heavy Bowgun, you can I'll show you with the Tobi Kadashi Heavy Bowgun if you want. We did it the other day. I don't think we used it yesterday though, did we? I don't think we did. This is why it's worth your time to learn both bowguns, Heavy Bowgun and Light Bowgun. Because you might have a Heavy Bowgun that's outperforming a Light Bowgun for a particular ammo type. You should review all weapon moves after the end game. I do have a video script I'm working on where I tell people how to choose a weapon in Iceborne, and part of that information is going to be based on what the new weapon moves are. So I want to be able to tell people what it's like to play with a particular weapon, which I think people find that information pretty valuable. I wanted it! Okay, nice job. Glad he didn't waste the what not? Oh, did the hammer player knock me off? Oh, that sucks. Diablos didn't get ran into the wall. Let's go ahead and grab this. Let's check out the Tobi one. We didn't see it yesterday. Yeah, I think that's a good idea as well. We probably won't get a Wyvern Gem from this anyways. Oh, dang it. See, I did it again. I'm so used to just mindlessly reloading, not using the evade reload. It feels like, I don't know, I feels like they didn't have to have it be this way. Like, it's almost like they're adding this extra layer of skill to this Light Bowgun, but then it doesn't feel like they added an appropriate amount of extra damage to compensate for this extra level of skill that you need. Because there's plenty of Pierce Ammo Heavy Bowguns that don't require an evade reload. So that is my impression of the this bowgun right here, just forcing us to use the evade reload. I feel like, I don't know, if you're going to force us to use that, you have to give us a good reason to want to use it. By the way, we haven't tested the other... Ouch. That didn't work out for me, did it? It's just sticky, huh? Still waiting for Iceborne to come out on PC. PC Master Race. So, Fan says, just tell them to go Clutch Claw main. You can do anything with the Clutch Claw, even dodge Ecliptic Meteor. He's not kidding, guys. Somebody posted a video, and Fan shared it in the Discord, of somebody using the Clutch Claw to, like, iframe through the Ecliptic Meteor somehow. I'm sure they'll fix it, probably. I presume. I would say this feels fine, but you can do this with the Devil Joe Light Bowguns. What's the point? You just do more damage. Hey, there we go. That's nice. Alright, I take it back. Actually, getting that KO is nice. So it's kind of like having KO as an ailment on your Light Bowgun. That's why. Oops. Kind of wanted to injure the wings. Oh, it's capture, guys. Keep that in mind. It's capture. I wasn't paying attention myself. There's nothing that special about recent iPhones in my opinion. The old ones like 6 and 7 are fine. Sure, the new ones are a bit faster and stuff, but you pay a huge premium. I need the latest iPhone. You don't have earpods? Rich kid check. Do 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 do. Rocksteady with 2 Divine Blessing is pretty boss. It's feeling pretty good. There he is. Rich kid check. Wave check. Oh no, I did it again. I hit the reload button. Ooh, that is dangerous, man. You basically have to like unlearn the reload button. Oh my gosh. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I did it again. Oh man, that long reload. Never used the craft all feature in the radio menu for sticky. It wastes 1 ammo each time. Does it really? Alexandra, why is that? Could you explain in more detail? HM says, I only played VGC, so Thunderous plus Swolpert, Protect, and Rain Setup. What? They updated the old phones and slowing them down so you upgrade for the new one. Yeah, I heard about that as well. No, they did it so the battery doesn't explode. What are you talking about? They have to do it. Yeah, it was a big scandal when people found out about that. They slowed the old phones down. That's interesting to note. Man, if only my iPhone was faster. Oh, we could be faster. They got a new one out. Yeah, right. Such outrage. And then it's kind of like, it's such bullshit too when you hear about it, and they kind of defend it like, oh yeah, we needed to do that. We have to. We had no other choice. It's like when you hear somebody defending microtransactions as surprise mechanics. You're like, you are so full of BS. I can't believe it. That is the biggest load of BS I've ever heard. You know it, I know it, but you officially can't say it. Oops, that's not what I'm trying to do this. Oh no, did we just push him the wrong way? Oh no, my bad. Munch Mill says, ooh, buy a monster with these $5 because screw Red Bull, they don't give you any wings, a false advertisement. You are so right. These are the kind of things that I want our politicians looking into. What are our politicians doing? I wonder what they do, you know, on a daily basis. Do they just get paid to fight with each other? God, I wish they did useful things. Let's just take all our politicians and force them to be farmers. Alright, he's still not ready to be captured. I mean. Get our farmers doing some farm work, or our politicians doing some farm work, and then you'll be like, alright, now I don't feel so bad that I paid your... You ever think about that? You don't think about it, you kind of take it for granted, but we pay them. We pay their salary. They don't make a product, right? Politicians don't wake up. We hate CEOs for being so wealthy, right? We hate them. I hate wealthy people. I hate them the most, right? There's like a competition right now to hate wealthy people, despite the fact that they're also Americans, or you know, if you're in your country, they're whatever they are, you know, they're Germans just like you. They care about living in a nice area, stuff like that, right? So we're like being told to hate them so bad. And meanwhile, our politicians actually get paid really well. Like, they don't get paid a small amount. It's usually like hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know, with benefits, good benefits if you're a politician. So we're paying our politicians tons of money to have them hate on the wealthy, and they don't even make anything. They're just paid to fight with each other. What a job, man. Maybe you can make an argument that they're there to entertain us these days, because that's what it is. It's like a clown show. Watching them fight with each other is reality TV, right? Please make top 5 new weapon designs in Iceborne video. I could see that being that video kind of getting some views. I don't know, that's not really my style of video. Antonio says, wear a do-rag, and when you face reveal, you give us a wave check, but deep fried too. I don't know what half of that meant, but that sounded pretty funny. Wave check. Oh man. Oh good, he's already going after him. All politicians must participate in the Thunderdome. Only the strongest allowed to hold the position. That's right. Big Papa Page says, I feel like we need a face reveal because I can't help but make someone up in my head since I've been listening to you so long, and you look like AVGN in my head. I don't know who that is. Anthony Tran says, I love wealthy people. God, I wish that were me. Right, so I don't you know, I don't necessarily disagree with the idea of raising taxes on the wealthy. I think it can be done. I think that you could certainly look into closing tax loopholes. You could probably tax the wealthy, you know, at a competitive rate when you compare to other countries in the world. Like, you know, if you've got one country taxing them at, I don't know, 30% of their wealth, you could tax them at 29 and you would still technically be cheaper than the other place. So they'd be like, well, I could move to the other place, but it's going to be roughly the same taxes, right? So we could look into all that kind of stuff. But you get so much rhetoric from the politicians these days, especially the politicians from the Democrat Party right now, and the language they use, they talk about like uniting us. They're like, we're going to unite the country. And then also they go, and we hate the wealthy. We hate them so much. It's really crappy, actually. It's like, I don't hate the wealthy. Maybe I disagree with how much they earn, but I don't hate them. They're gonna pay. There's so much fire and brimstone. Like, we should all be so upset that they created these terrific values to society, like amazing products you've never had before, and just, I don't know. It's actually very divisive, not unifying at all. It's typical identity politics, actually, is what it is. And so really, I don't know. It's hypocritical when you hear somebody say, I'm going to unite everyone. It's like, you're not, though. You're here for identity politics. Angry video game nerd from Cinemassacre. What? Can you update the top 5 heavy bowgun, light bowgun weapons, please? Yeah, I need to do that. It's high on my list of things to do on us. Anthony says, oh man, you're right. I can be anything I want to be. Alfonso says, try making a summary of all the monsters. I promise you'll fail. What? Anyone remember the President Bazigu's comic? Nope. AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd. Oh, I don't know who that is. Is that a particular person, or are you just saying generic? You gotta help me. All right. Pierce ammo on the weapon felt good enough. I say just one last look at the other options for Pierce. I want to see what my second best option for Pierce was, because I didn't actually like the evade reload. I didn't actually like the evade reload. Alright, how are we going to do this? We got to do it like this, don't we? Paolumu. Hold on. Glavnus. Nope. Great Jaggeris. Nope. Tigrex. Nope. 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 Bone Tree. Nope. Velkhana. Oh, that was normal too. Okay, so wait a second. So the Valtree has Pierce as well. Pierce 2, capacity of 3, rapid fire recoil, very slow. Oh, the reload on this one is very slow as well. So, hold on. Hold the phone. So this was very slow, was it not? Yes, it is. And so is... Well, maybe that's just the style then, you know? If it's on the Valtree too, let's see, Angitree, this is probably going to be normal ammo. Yep. Oh, wait, this had very slow. Gyartotus, Nargacuga, also very slow. I think that's just the style. So then we're good. We're going to go ahead and finish upgrading this weapon. There we go. Look at this. Blackwing Bowgun. Zinaste, he says, the greatsword build I'll be using is called Lumbar Check. In the video I send you. Oh, he says check in the video I send you. Sounds good, Zinaste. Zinaste. Update the snack fund for you. Calamafragger, what's up, man? He says, any early game light bowgun to get through the story mode? That is a terrific question. So let me say this, when it comes to early game weapons, there's always two to consider. One would be the ore tree, because it's very easy to get all the ores. So cross blitzer, and the other one is definitely the bone tree. The bone tree and the ore trees are like your best beginner trees. I suspect break shot's going to be your best option though. Let's see. It's got normal ammo 1, by the way, which is very affordable for players who are just getting into the game for the first time, but let's see what else it has. I mean, if you look at it, the normal ammo 3 is really not too bad. It's got recoil of 3, right? But it's got reload speed of normal. So this is not so bad, and you could just use normal ammo all the way through... You could use normal ammo all the way through the campaign, I'm sure of it. But let's take a look at this guy as well. Cross Blitzer. Oh, rapid fire normal ammo 2. So this is probably where you'll be. So let's see, 338 versus 1 on the bone tree. 338. So yep, you're going to be... If you're wanting a starter build for the light bowguns, it's going to be Cross Blitzer. You're going to build this as soon as you can. Let's see. Yep. So you're going to build the Cross Blitzer 1, and you're going to go for a normal ammo 2 setup. What's nice is usually the game provides you with free normal ammo 2 in the chest, right? So this is not an accident. They provide you with free normal ammo 2. And that's it. You would just use normal ammo 2 all the way through the fight. All the way. So Cross Blitzer for people getting through the story. And as soon as you can, I would probably craft something like the Garuga Light Bowgun, the Devil Joe Light Bowgun, and you could go for normal ammo on this. I didn't actually like the way it felt, to be honest. Just didn't feel like it was enough damage. Here's the Velkhana Light Bowgun, which is really great for icy ammo, and this will help you defeat the Everworm at the end of the game. So you could farm up Velkhana a little bit if possible to get this ice ammo going. Yeah. Senor Chicano says, when will you start making bow builds? It's a good question. What have we looked at? We've looked at hammers. Nergigante hammer was my choice. Heavy bowgun, there was a few heavy bowguns. Light bowguns, there was a few light bowguns. I can't really decide what weapon you guys want to do next. We could do the longsword. It's a very popular weapon, but we could do anything, really. Wow, there's a lot to build. I would like to test this guy out, but I'm sure I don't have the gem for it. This is normal ammo as well, right? I suspect this is better with the normal ammo. So, the next thing I would say is we have a good ice bowgun. Is this Velkhana Tree Light Bowgun, right? We have that. What we should probably also have are some of the other elements. So, let's stop. We're going to go into the Hunter notes. We have a good Pierce Light Bowgun. Scroll down here. What we want to see is what each monster is really weak to. Silver Rathalos, Physiology, weak to water, weak to thunder, but also kind of water. Look at that. Brute Tigrex, weak to water. Garuga, weak to water. Zinogre, weak to ice. So we already have ice. Shara is weak to ice. We already have ice. We don't know more about Ruiner Nergigante. Savage Devil Joe, weak to thunder. Namielle, weak to fire. Okay, so there's thunder and fire. Black Veil, weak to not much. I guess fire. So fire. Bazilgues, weak to ice. We already have that. Velkhana, weak to fire. Ebony Odogaron, weak to water. Weak to fire in this case. Fulgur Anjanath, this complicated, huh? Weak to ice and then weak to... No. Weak to... Yeah, I said that right. Weak to ice, then weak to water. But I would say you could just focus on ice. Shrieking Legiana, weak to fire. Brachydios, weak to ice. Tigrex, weak to thunder. Glavenus, weak to water. Okay, so what's becoming clear to me is we have the Ice Light Bowgun down. We are going to want all 4 elements because there's a pretty even spread, I'd say. Let's see what we have for the best other elemental light bowguns. Weapons. This is what makes light bowguns and heavy bowguns get complicated fast when you start focusing on element. So Velkhana Tree only has freeze. Alright. That's what we were concerned about. Blaze used to have 2 ammo types. Yeah, freezing and flaming. But we don't need freeze anymore. Devil Joe's going to be dragon. Workshop Weapon Tree is not going to have anything, probably. Black Steel is going to be ice as well. Namielle Tree for water ammo. So the Namielle Tree is going to be a high choice for water ammo. I'm a little concerned, though. Actually, you know, if we go and we build these light bowguns for these elemental ammo types, we are not going to have a lot of parts left for crafting other stuff. But what do you guys think? Probably worth it. Kirin Tree would give us thunder ammo. Actually, what's interesting about this one light bowgun is it gives you thunder, freeze, and water, but they're not all rapid fire, so you don't want it. Shar Ishvalda gives us nothing. Dragonbird Tree, we don't want that. Odogaron Tree, nope. Cracadios, giving us that rapid fire sticky. Not interested in the other stuff. Barrett, nah. Bonbro, ice? Okay, Bonbro not giving us anything. Lavasia, this gives us fire, rapid fire, fire. Narga Kuga. Gyrototus, giving us rapid fire water. Anjanath tree. Oh, Anjanath tree does not give us rapid fire. That's interesting. Velcana, Bone Tree, Coral Puke Puke. It's rapid fire water. Ice element. We don't care about that. Thunder, giving us rapid fire thunder. Rathalos. This is probably going to be best for fire, if I had to guess. So this will probably be best for fire right here. Rathalos tree. So Namielle for water, Rathalos for fire, and then we need one for thunder. We need one for thunder. Great Jagras, Bazaguse, Glavenus, nope. Palumu, Nergigante, Garuga. Garuga doesn't have anything, does it? Garuga has fire. Thunder. You would think it's this guy right here, right? Rapid Fire Thunder. So there's Rapid Fire Thunder for 338, but are there no other options? Velcana, Val, Anja, Gyrototus. Gyrototus had Rapid Fire Water and Freeze. Excuse me. Odogaron will have Rapid Fire Thunder. No, it won't. It's regular Thunder. Take my words back. Workshop Weapon. Namielle. Namielle doesn't have... Oh, so Namielle does have Thunder. Actually, if you look at it, it holds a clip of 5, huh? That's cool. But it's not Rapid Fire. Does it normally hold 5? Those are both Rapid Fire. Wow, so you might have to go with the Thunder Element tree because... I mean, your other option is just to use the Namielle tree and because you're building water ammo, and just use the Thunder ammo non-rapid fire, but it's probably not a bad substitute. But honestly, you probably do want that rapid fire, and if I had to guess, your best option then is Thunder Element tree with this Zinogre. I'm surprised you don't have better Thunder options. What was Kieran again? Let's take a look at Kieran again. There it is. I mean, but it's 325. 325 in paralysis, huh? And Thunder Elemental Tree is 338. Yeah, that's all there is to it. That's going to be a better option. Despot's Wild... Or is that how it's pronounced? Is it Despot's Wildfire. I don't know if I want to build them all, guys. It would take an awful lot of parts to finish out the Light Bowguns. So we will have to work on these Light Bowguns one at a time, I'm thinking. To get elemental types for each monster. I think one of the things that might help is if we actually take a look at which monsters might best be affected by their elemental types because of having a larger body. So let's see which monsters actually have a large body. Let's take a look at that real fast. So obviously not this guy. Zinogre a little bit, yeah. That's ice. We already have that. Ishvalda, yeah. Ruiner Gigante, not so much. Savage Deviljho, I would say yeah. So Thunder. So Ice, Thunder. Namielle, yeah. He has kind of a larger body. Yeah, you need all of them. That's too bad. Velcana Fire. Yeah, you need all of them. Alright. I feel like we've looked at all the Light Bowguns, but we haven't really built them. Again, my biggest concern is if we start building these, we're really not going to have the parts to build anything else later on. You know, like dual blades, bows, but I don't know. Maybe we just start going for it. So what's a certain one? We've got Namielle. Namielle, right? Let's get down there. So for the Namielle tree, we start here, go down to Kieran, and then go all the way down here. Let's go ahead and buy that Dragon Bone Light Bowgun over here. I want the Namielle Light Bowgun first. Okay, there we go. And we're going to jump over here.
There you are, Flavor.
Upgrade equipment. Care entry. Oh, man. Oh, good. I have plenty of these parts. I'm always worried I'll have to go to, like, low rank. So we have the Namielle parts for the first upgrade. We almost certainly don't have the upgrades for the next upgrade, or the parts for the next upgrade. Yeah, Namielle Whisker, Namielle Lash, Large Elder Dragon Gem. We don't have it. What is Namielle weak to? Fire. We don't have a fire light bowgun. Oops. This is why raw damage is so uncomplicated and easy. Weak to fire. And poison, interestingly enough. Who is weak to water, I wonder? I would like to take this out and test it. I mean, just because we don't have it fully upgraded doesn't mean it's not doing good damage right now. We're looking for water weakness. Ebony Odogaron. Fulgur Anjanath. Glavenus. Nightshade Palumu, not really worried about him. Well, actually, the water tree... Well, hold on. So, Teostra's weak to water. That's useful. Uragon's weak to water. Lavasiath. Ah, that's right, Lavasiath. I forgot about him, man. Dodogama, Azura, Kirin. Master rank hide toughness? What? That's confusing. So, good for Teostra. That's standing out to me. Fulgur Anjanath as well. And Glavenus. So for Fulgur Anjanath, only when charged, huh? Okay. I know, you guys are probably tired of watching this. I don't know about Runar Gigante. Does anyone know more about this guy? Shara Ishvalda has kind of a weakness to water. But Ingaruga definitely has a weakness to water. And, oh, Brute Tigrex does as well. I missed that. Okay, so both of these guys. Cool. And Silver Rathalos. Oh, I missed all three of these guys. Alright. Well. Got Namielle investigation, says Hades. Go ahead and pop that investigation. Let's grab our Pierce Light Bowgun back again. Is it this one right here? Blackwing Bowgun? Yes, it is. Let's grab this real fast. Jump up to manage items. Grab our Pierce again. Speed up the Namielle. We're going to need those parts. Ruiner is weak to dragon. Okay, cool. Thanks, Hades. None have been posted. Please make and show Bracky Hammer. We're done with the hammers for now, though. Garuga is weak to water. Yep. Bone Light Bowgun is God. I like a lot of the just bone weapons. Hey, man, is there any room in your server? Do you mean in our... do you mean in our server, or do you mean in our... Oops, failed to join the quest. I think it's full. I think he means in our session. And I don't know if we have room in the session. Oh, hold on. Maybe it's not full. Maybe it was two people trying to join at exactly the same time. Oh, there we go. That was weird. Gameconomist, what do you do when you reach Master Rank 99? Mine is stuck and won't level up. Oh, you need to go talk to the field... my eyes itchy, I'm sorry. The field manager, right? Let's go ahead and talk to this. Or let's go ahead and eat this. Field team leader, right? Is it him? I'm trying to remember if it's him you talked to. You need to get the quest for fighting Ruiner Gigante, and then you need to go fight Ruiner Gigante. And Ruiner Gigante, I can't remember exactly where you fight him. You fight him in the Guiding Lands. I can't remember if he's he might be an assigned quest. Phoenix AG says, what weapons do you suggest for Shara Ishvalda? Can the double head break be done with Greysword? Also, why does it stare at the camera during the entire fight? He stares to creep you out. And I've seen people recommending bowguns for breaking his head. You don't have to use any one weapon. All weapons are capable of breaking that head. It's just that, people consider bowguns to be very easy. You could totally use greatsword to break his head. You will need Namielle's tail. Okay, sounds good. The lash. When do you unlock the ability to fight Namielle? Namielle becomes available in the story near the end. And then after that, I think that Namielle's just unlocked from there. There are guys on speedrunning her on YouTube. Stage 1 is Pierce 3 Heavy Bowgun. You don't just have to do Pierce Heavy Bowgun, though. That's the thing. So just because there's a guide on YouTube that says use Pierce Heavy Bowgun doesn't mean it's actually your best option. That's the thing. They just you can make something look like a really good option, but there can be multiple ways to defeat a monster. So it's like you could use Pierce, but you could use greatswords. If you got 4 people together who were good with greatswords beating up on Ishvalda, it would look just as enticing. You'd be like, wow, greatswords are really good against him. That's what you'd conclude. You'd conclude it's really good. Bowguns are very, they have kind of a passive feeling to them, You can just kind of chill back and be like, yep, I'm just chill back with my pierce ammo. You know what I mean? And also, ice ammo is quite strong on him as well. Ice ammo, because it has the same piercing effect. Sticks for water and thunder rapid. Sticks for water and thunder rapid. The new sticks you're talking about? The one I haven't seen? I doubt it'll do as much damage as the Namielle Heavy Bowgun, or Light Bowgun, though, because the Namielle Light Bowgun has really decent attack. And the Lunastra weapons have had notably lower attack. Where are we going? Did it just start raining? I dodged it. I wanted it. Let's go ahead and get another shot off right here. I would like to run him into a wall, but he's actually not near a wall. Oh no. We reloaded the slow way. Oh, I screwed it up again. Nice job. That beam was coming for me and everything. How do you unlock augmentations? You need to reach the end game, and you'll need to bring your guiding lands up to like level 7 so that you can fight the tempered elder dragons and get the augmentation parts that you need. It's hard to shoot him when he's jumping in the air like that, isn't it? Oh my god. He did it again. Okay, he's coming down. Oh my god, I did it again. Did you see how fast he slid? I suppose we should have this, shouldn't we? Oh no! He has kind of a large body, so the Pierce ammo is doing well. Although, you see, I'm wondering if Pierce ammo does better than just having elemental ammo with the Light Bowgun. So I suspect that you could just do elemental damage and get more damage. Oh, that sucks. I'm actually not seeing that much damage. It feels like. Also, I'm just realizing now that Max Might is probably not working with this evade reload. So we have Max Might on the build, and Max Might is probably never active because I'm constantly doing an evade reload. Don't do it. See, paralyzed. Oh, he got me too. We certainly do a lot of damage when we get his body lined up, you know? Damn, Pierce 2 rapid fire is quirky. You gotta do that evade reload, and I'm not as big a fan of that. Nemo battle theme is so good. Hi, Gameconomist, been watching you for a while. Love all your content. Keep it up, buddy. Thank you, Ricardo. Appreciate that. Would PP be better than Max Might? Peak performance? Probably. I don't know. Maybe part breaker. Parts broken. Maybe agitator, since the monsters are always agitated. Oh, god dang it, I reloaded again. Boop. Oh darn, he wasn't close enough. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Let's get his tail too. I wanted it. There we go. Really important to have wounded parts on the monster. From maining Pierce 2 is very dependent on wounded parts, way weaker single player. I believe you, actually. Yeah, I was noticing that with the Heavy Bowgun. Having weakened parts all over the... Oh my god. Having weakened parts all over the monster's body ends up making a huge difference for Pierce ammo. Because... like, let's say you're using the hammer. Oh my god, I did it again, man. Let's say you're using the Heavy Bowgun. Or not the Heavy Bowgun. Let's say you're using the hammer. You really only need to weaken the head, don't you? Because you're mostly going to be getting headshots. With the Pierce ammo, you kind of need the whole body weakened because the bullet's going to travel through multiple parts. So to get all of the damage in, all those parts need to be weakened. Still feeling really strong. Yeah, you can tell there's a big difference when the Pierce ammo is working versus when it's not. Oh my god. Fast reload is slower than evade reload. No, fast reload's not slower than evade reload. What are you talking about? Because it you know, if you're taking evade reload to fill your clip, that means that you have 3 freaking mods for that. So I guess if you're oh no. Oh, I'm dead. I saw him jump up. I tried to put my weapon away in time. Did he get 2 of us? Oh no. Fan's perspective says, is Discord down for anyone? Let me check. Just reload the page over here. Oh yeah, it might be down. I clicked on my own Discord and it didn't load it. Alana's like, the tail, get the tail. We'll get the tail. We'll grab it. Pierce also sucks on elders with elemental shield. That's right. That is right. Not when it pierces your mom. Not when I pierce your mom. Oh no. How does evade reload work? So it's weird because you can't just roll. So check it out. See, if you try to roll, it's just a regular roll, but you need the double roll, right? So you have to fire the weapon and then be tapping roll, like queuing up the roll while it's going. Where's that tail? Here it is. Such a small thing. You evade and it reloads 1 shot. That's right. And if you want to reload 3 shots, you need 3 levels of evade reload. So it's kind of expensive because it replaces your other mods. Let's grab this nullberry. Doobie doo, ba doo ba doo boo 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 boo. Is it gonna be down here? Really? Come on, man. Wow, it doesn't let me. What's going on? There it goes. That was weird. Wasn't letting me. What is going on, man? Get me off of these vines. It's trying to keep me on the vines. That would have been an amazing mount. Can he be paralyzed? I bet he can be KO'd. Stop! I swear to God, that move he does where he slides on the ground, Nergigante's he's not. I can't talk. Nergigante has it now. I'm trying to think who else has it. A few monsters have it, and it's nothing but the Valstrax move. It's the Valstrax, the Valstrax move where he would dash really quickly. Oh, he's weak to poison. The Valstrax dash attack. That's what I'm trying to say. It is the Valstrax dash attack. Oops, and I reloaded the wrong way. Wow, this is a long fight right now. We're past the 10-minute mark. Darn it. I should have ran his head into a wall. As far as I've seen, one person got arrested for pissing on Area 51. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The raid happened 10 hours ago. Let's see them aliens. I'm quiet mostly. I'm a truck driver, so I do things when I can. Special ammo boost with artillery secret will give you 240 on the Wyvern Blast. I'm trying to remember. The Wyvern Blast is not affected by artillery. Wyvern Blast is affected only by special ammo boost. Yeah. Artillery makes no difference. It'll affect sticky ammo, though. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this real fast. What is this? That look gatherable. There's our big brain move. Whee! Wasn't there a weapon creation contest? Yes, there was, but we don't know who won it yet. Oh no. Keep doing it, man. We had the same idea, I think. 2,000 damage, man. That's a lot of damage. Look at how it's calculated. So you guys will notice I'm not really doing any damage with the Pierce right now, and that's because his body parts aren't weakened yet. I can't believe he's still going. He did it again. Oh, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. But I'm KO'd. I'm making a cluster heavy bowgun, but I can only carry 5 Bondberry. Did Capcom nerf it? Yeah, they nerfed the hell out of it. That's one big oof of a nerf. That's the biggest part of the nerf, in my opinion. I mean, they nerfed other aspects of it, but going from 10 shots to 5 shots is the biggest nerf by far. Alright. Namielle is slayed. Nice job. Thank you, everyone. Is Matt still trying to get over here? Ooh. Clusters are nerfed. That's right. They nerfed clusters in every way possible. It's horrendous. What they did to my son. I'm just kidding. It was too much in my opinion, actually. Because then it's like, you might as well just get rid of that ammo type and give us 10 shots of Wyvern ammo. Why even have it, you know what I mean? Wait, that looked like a material. Hey Capcom, I want a rocket-powered hammer. Aqua mobility doesn't work for Namielle, I think somebody was saying. What's the best hammer in Iceborne in your opinion? Is going to be the Nergigante hammer. In my opinion. Nergigante hammer is going to be like the sleep hammer basically for a while. Until they offer a better hammer. Which we'll probably eventually get. And then you'll have to build a bunch of those. Look how they massacred my boy. That's right. Bows are kind of goofy now. I have a feeling the Rarity 10 bows are best because of the augment system. Rocket powered everything. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Law Guy says, I feel ignored. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a second. Did I miss a message from you earlier? It's because I get too many messages. Actually, Law Guy, you should see what my screen looks like. It's just this big wall of text. It can get hard to understand what's going on. And there's so many messages come and go, and I'm playing at the same time. Have you tried the Ishvalda hammer? I think this is a good contender. I think it's a good contender. I think that the Nergigante hammer is still better, though. I think Ishvalda will maybe do slightly more damage. I don't think it's really going to matter in the end, because you're getting back your handicraft charm slot, and this is allowing you to pretty much put anything you want in that slot. So I feel like the build utility of the Nergi hammer is going to outplay even the Ishvalda hammer. Alright, so today we built Pierce level 2 with the Garuga Light Bowgun, and then we also built the Namielle Light Bowgun. Oh right, let's go see if we can upgrade it. Gameconomist, can you use the bow please? Nope, no bow today, we're doing Light Bowgun. It's Light Bowgun. Upgrade equipment. Hydra Actinula. We don't have Namielle Whiskers, and we don't have a large Elder Dragon gem. That sucks. Yeah, look at that. 364 attack and 15% affinity. It's actually pretty strong. Oops. What else does it have, by the way? Double paralysis ammo. With the fast reload on the paralysis too, actually, is really impressive. Does also have the sleep ammo. It's got water ammo and thunder ammo, so I think I'm pretty pleased with building this one. You don't have the rapid fire thunder, but it probably will let you get by with the normal thunder. Senior Chicano says, I want to see bow. You're using two screens right now. One for the chat, I'm guessing. Yeah, it gets really complicated. And not only do I have that, I have software open that allows me to see some analytics as well. So I'm constantly reading multiple sources of information while we're live. So we could fight Namielle again. Do I not have a Namielle? I imagine I have a Namielle. Maybe not.
You look well.
Oh god. I actually hate seeing these all pop up, but I mean we need the armor spheres now. Oh my god, stop. Elder Dragon culling. Mining out crops. You know what? I want to see what's weak to water and fight that. Let's fight a monster weak to water. So Silver Rathalos, Gold Raytheon, Brute Tigrex, Scarred Garuga, and Ebony Odogaron. And Fulgur Anjanath. So let's check our investigations. I want to fight a monster weak to water with that new bowgun. Manage investigations. And, oh, there's a Slay Namielle right there. Oh, but it's for 2 people. So let's go by special rewards. What's going on? Oh. Oh, right, you can't do that. Okay. There we go. Barrett? I can't remember if Barrett is weak to water. And I know Brute Tigrex is weak to water. Is regular Tigrex weak to water, though? Rathalos is weak to water. Velcana, Puke, Legiana, Glavenus. Hey, here's a Glavenus and Odogaron. We'll grab that one real fast. Both of those guys are weak to water, right? We saw that. Velcana, Pink Raytheon, Barrett, Raytheon, Anjanath, Valzok, Namielle. Darn, they're both 2-player, unfortunately. Here's a Glavenus. Savage, Devil Joe. Do. Scooby-ba-doo-boo-boo. We'll just take Ebony, Odogaron, and the other guy. Alana's like, I got Ebony. Okay, so before we post it... Ooh, you know what? We've got to put together a crit element build. We haven't done that in a while. Oh, we need true crit element, don't we? We need true crit element so bad. Jump up here. Forge equipment. Armor. That's from the Gold Raytheon set, I believe. Hold on. True crit element is from Silver Soul. What about Gold Loon? True crit status. So this is true crit status. We need the Silver Rathalos set, actually. And this is probably why I have the Coral Highlands. True crit element. We need this so bad. Never mind, 2 players. So let's check the Guiding Lands and see what we have in the Guiding Lands. Honestly, we should probably be checking the Guiding Lands every time. Wait, why did I choose join? Actually, let's see what people have. I'm curious. Let's see what the randoms have. The randoms. Scarred Garuga, no preference, so I'm guessing nobody has anything. And then let's check my Guiding Lands. That would make sense if they didn't have anything. We got Kush and Great Gyrus. And our Coral region is only level 6. So let's go to change equipment. Light Bowgun, Nether Salvo, Diregun Dementia, Ice Hawk. Alright, we're going to replace this guy right there. So we should have done that a while ago. So that's saved now. And what we're going to do... Oh, you know what? I bet it's saved. On my... Yeah, Forager right here. So we're going to grab the Forager set. Here's my Forager set with Geologist in it, Botanist, Master Gatherer. You know, it's all high rank armor, but it doesn't matter because you're not fighting a monster with your Gathering set. Assassin's Hood. Manage items. Let's go ahead and empty out our items. Wish I could get rid of this. Can I get rid of this thing? Oops. Can I get rid of this guy yet? Oh, perfect. And let's go ahead and grab... So we're going to level up the Coral region next. I have a tips video talking about this later. The Guiding Lands. Depart. So the goal, for those of you watching, the goal is to level up the Coral Highlands, everyone. And we're going to do this not by attacking monsters, but by gathering their footprints, okay? So gathering their footprints is the goal. Actually, since we're doing this, we're going to go ahead and hide the snack fund. I actually need footage of this. Austin says, I have Ebony Odogarin. Actually, you know, we're fine. The snack fund can come back out. I'm your mom. What? That's a trick. Fayez says, a longsword win? Never. No, you unlock Namielle after BVVH. What? GN Rashu says, please, for the love of all things holy, name your sets properly. I'll name your mom properly. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta go sell some Pokemon cards after we're done, guys. I opened up some Pokemon cards on my other channel. I opened up the Hidden Fates Pokemon cards. They're really hard to come by because, I don't know, I guess the Pokemon card company doesn't really ship that many of them. So they just sell out everywhere, like immediately. And I got my hands on some of them last night and I opened them up. And now I got a bunch of cards to sell. Don't you hide my coffee money? Gameconomist always run Geologist 1 for Guiding Lands. Monsters drop double shinies. Double shinies? I want some double shinies. Speaking of which, I wonder if Scout Fly Power Up helps. Let's go ahead and lure out a monster for this area. For the Coral Highlands. Ooh, what do we have that we can lure into the... Here's a Paolumu. Alright, so we're luring him out not to fight him, but just to gather his tracks. You guys. Alright, we'll have a quick meal too, actually, so that we have more stamina. And let's go ahead and pop out. I want to see how effective this is compared to fighting monsters. Here's our progress on the Coral region. We're at level 6. You can see we need quite a bit more experience to level it up. Let's put on the Assassin's Creed hood. And let's get our booties over there. Coral region's really uncomplicated, isn't it? It's just this one big area over here. Sometimes I feel like I'm the only dude main. That's because you are. Ha 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 ha. Duding. Duding's for goofballs. Alright, there's the guy that we're going to be gathering his tracks, but we also will be going around mining up this area. Just checking for stuff down here. I guess there's nothing down here yet. Actually, we should be able to see... Okay, so you can see that we need to level up the ores and the bones as well, and we're curious to see how that works. Paolumu footprint. So you'll notice when you gather that footprint, it actually gives you 15 points, which is what's leveling up the area. You know what? I wonder if you get research points with the capture net too. I'm sure you do. Let's go ahead and use Scout Fly level 1. Extended. So there's the bone pile. Will it light up? No, doesn't work. You still have to get right next to that bone pile. Interesting. Dang, that's a lot of rewards. Now look at that. Crystallized monster bone, 250 points. Does that affect... Let's take a close look at where the actual... So take a look at that. Where the progress bar is. Take a look at that and let's see if we can get that to... Hold on. progress by just by doing the bones real fast. I'm curious. Bones and mining outcrops. Oh, there were wigglers there. We need to find out if the wigglers give you anything. Alright, there's a big mining outcrop. Yay! Alright, there's some bones over there, so maybe we'll get something here. Really curious about this. One thing I wasn't sure about is if the research points you get from some of the bones and the... There we go, so we just got 250 points. My character is excited. We got it. 700. Alright, we got it. Oops. Oh, come on, man. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. No, it looks like it hasn't moved it. So maybe those research points don't actually affect it. Alright, those are our research points as well. That didn't progress it either. So let's go check footprints. That's the next thing I would say. What does progress it? I want to know. It seemed like it's not progressing it. I notice he's not creating a lot of tracks, actually. So that's 15 points. How about that? That didn't appear to progress it either. Maybe it just progresses really slowly. Like maybe you need to have a whole bunch of points. You have to talk to the handler to see the progression. Thank you, Crooks. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Probably explains everything. Coral region went up by the smallest amount. Alright, so then that tells me something new. Was that a question mark? What did I see there? I thought I saw something weird on my... Oh, that was weird. I thought I saw something weird on my map. So we're going to head back to the coral region. And what we're going to do, we're going to gather more bones. There is a question mark over there. What is that? I've never seen that before. It keeps blinking too. Let's jump up there real fast and see what was going on. I don't see it. Oh, I know what's going on. Paluma had found somebody. It was like, where did he go? I see what's going on. Oh my god. Cloak engaged. Oh, good idea. I wonder if the bugs actually... So I tell you what, let's not gather any... I'm not going to gather any more tracks. I'm going to strictly do the bone piles and everything. And I'm going to see if we can actually get a sizable increase in research points. My feelings are that I'm worried that... Look at that. That's 1,400 right there. Look at my character. He's so excited for whatever he's found here. So that was 3 of them. Did you have your boomer juice yet? Nope. I need to go buy some snacks. Maybe I'll buy them right after this. What do you guys think? Do I need snacks? I need some snacks, man. Crystallized Elder Dragon Bone. That's a lot of points, right? That's a lot of research points. Solid advice. Have all 4 of you bring mats to craft traps once... Yeah, I already know that one. So basically what he's going to say is you trap the monster over and over again. Yeah, I knew that one. Never played Crisis. What? I don't think I played Crisis. Just posted a spreadsheet on all the monster drops, charm upgrade requirements, gunlance, mining drops, locations, augmentation requirement on Discord, if any of you want to join. Dude, this guy's doing the Lord's work over here. I'm gonna take a look at that. Doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. Let's jump over here. Why aren't these wigglers scared of me? Oh, because I'm wearing my cloak. Boop. Giant bone piles emerged. So there's only 2 locations for this bone pile, and one of them's down here. And, oh, and there it is. It's right there. I guess Tool Specialist would be useful for this setup. Guiding Coral Dragon Bone. You should try to use Might Seed. Why should I try to use Might Seed? I wonder if the Kelbies can give us stuff. Well, they gave us Kelby horns. No research, though. What channel you drop it in? Oh, he probably dropped it in the Iceborne news channel. Do. Come back here, Wigglers. Aw. Now I'm lonely. We should call it the Fans Perspective channel pretty soon. Posting all the good stuff in there, man. Let's see. I don't see any more bones over there. Let's climb up here. Alright. Well, I tell you what. Coral region, giant mining outcrops. That sounds pretty good. Where do you suppose it's at? I think I've seen it down here. Hades fainted. Did you really faint? Yeah, here we are. Let's go ahead and grab this. Fan perspective, you are MVP of the century. So what I'm noticing about Paolumu is that you're not really getting a lot of footprints from him. I just gathered a footprint. You're not really getting a lot of footprints from him. And you would want a lot of footprints from Paolumu. We're going to go ahead and head back to camp. Didn't you say you needed to hide the snack fund for the footage? Yeah, but I'll just get my own footage. Privately. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's go ahead and report investigation. Let's see what happens. Barely anything. So, my suspicion is that you actually need to be gathering a lot of footprints from the monster. Let's go ahead and lure out a different monster. We'll lure out Bondborough.
Okay, off you go.
Talking to someone right now. Okay. Paolumu left. See ya, Paolumu. More like Pal-Boomu. Got him. I wonder if it would be faster to have, like, all 4 players equip Part Breaker and then part break the heck out of whatever you're fighting. Oh, there's another footprint. Oh, here's another footprint. So already 3 footprints. 4 footprints. 5 footprints. There we go. So these are much more consistent. 5 footprints. We're going to ignore the bone piles this time. We're going to go primarily for the footprints this time. We're more interested in footprints, and if everyone will join us, we should be able to get a better understanding of how the footprints affect research in this area. Oh man, he already saw us. Alright guys, try to be sneaky. We don't want to fight him. We actually want just his footprints, basically. Oh, Bondborough leaving behind tons of footprints, man. Zinogre. Old footprint. Is Zinogre in the area? Oh yeah, Zinogre's coming in. It's pretty cool. Oh no. Okay, so let's put on our ghillie mantle. We're going to check for signs of a turf war as well. Look at this tiny mining outcrop. This is so interesting. So, pale crystal, dragon vein, coal, pale crystal. So, clearly what's going on... P Sniffin's back, baby. Clearly what's going on is the mining outcrops have different levels to them, and you actually appear to get different rewards from them based on this. Oh my god. Sleeper. So another bone pile. And look, the bone pile is really small, actually. Crystallized monster bone. What if they actually get in a turf war? Mom and Dad are fighting! Bulger bug. Ooh, I almost let him run into me. I was not even paying attention. Let's stay back here with the Kelby. We're not trying to fight these guys. We're actually only trying to gather tracks from them. Yeah, if you guys don't have, like, your ghillie cloaks, maybe... Oh, right, the Kabuki emote or something, right? Didn't someone tell me to test that? Gestures... Kabuki. So we'll see if the Kabuki emote did anything. Does it just delay it, or does it actually, like, freeze it in place, I wonder? Alright, here's a footprint. Look at this goopy looking thing. Is it just him and Zinogre fighting? Oh, it looks like that emote thing did not work. Let's grab more footprint. We're gathering lots of footprints this time. Oops. You can see the footprints too, they're so large. When they fight, they don't produce as many footprints when they fight like that. So Naste says, out of work, on my way to get new capture card. Hell yeah, man. Capture card time. Oh, I don't have a Farcaster. Alright, we'll just run back. Glad to hear that, man. Hope you don't overspend on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and report investigation once again. Oh, the Coral region level actually leveled up quite a bit. So did Rotted region. And Wildspire Waste went up a slight amount as well. But we got the most for Coral Region. That's a slow way to level up, it feels like, though. Oh, yep, save of progress. What I would like to do next, if you guys don't mind, I would like to test out the trap method. So if you guys will go... This is very expensive, guys. Feel free to skip this if you can't afford it. We're going to go ahead and grab our traps. So we don't need anything else, honestly. Here's our traps. We're going to have 2 trap tools. You can only hold 2, huh? And a pitfall trap. So total of 4. And then we need the ingredients to craft more, right? So let's go ahead and get those ingredients going. Shock trap is what? Isn't it the Thunderbug? Where's my Thunderbug? I think it's Thunderbug, and the pitfall trap is Ivy or something like that. Here's Spiderweb. Okay, we need net. That's all my Spiderweb. Thunderbug for this one. So Thunderbug's very easy. Pitfall traps are a bit more expensive. I don't know if we're going to do the pitfall traps then. But then we would only have... No, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And how many pitfalls do we actually have? We have 61 pitfalls. So we have a limited number of pitfalls. They aren't called the grinding lands for nothing. Let's go ahead and change our radio menu. Quest settings. We won't need this. Basically, we just need... Wait, is it one of those things where it auto-crafts? It probably is. Alright. They aren't called the grinding lands for nothing. Let's go ahead and save this back out here. So this method allows you to stand in place and trap a monster over and over and over again, rather than following the monster around for like its tracks. You know what I mean? And you can do this with 4 people. Where's Zinogre actually belonging? Zinogre is also in the Coral region, so he's fine. He's not. The other guy's not fine. Oh, nope, we're running away. What we want is Bonburo. So here's Bonburo. More like Bonbo Buddy. Don't leave me alone. Let's go ahead and get this trap going. You have to move with Kabuki emote to gain infinite ghillie. Okay, good tip. So the pitfall trap you can see is giving us 25 points. You go pop out of here in a minute. Alright, we crafted up. Oh, you can't craft it. Okay, so... Oh, somebody already put one down. Pokeball, go! And what'll happen is he'll eventually become immune to the traps. Not immune, but he won't stay in there very long. And then you can really start to spam them on him. Run back. See our teammates continue to use traps on him. You can buy a lot of trap tools and you can farm a lot of Thunderbugs, so it's not as expensive as I thought. If you just use those. We do need to change the crafting list. So crafting list. No. Customize radio menu. So slow at this sometimes. Hope you guys are enjoying all the things you're about to learn here with testing out the grinding lands. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and report this to the handler. One of the things I'm curious about is if everyone's points contribute to the same leveling up, or if it's just what I do as individually. So we got Wildspire region a bit. There's Coral region, that went up a little bit, so that's nice. Really not that much. WTF we doing right now? What we're doing is we're setting traps repeatedly on Bondborough, and this causes us to gain a lot of research points for him. I guess if we wanted, we could even use barrel bombs to break parts, couldn't we? Right. Pitfall trap. And let's see how much that progressed the, what the frick? Let's see how much it progressed. Oh man, such a small amount though. Look at that, man. Holy crap. That's really not much progress at all. So earlier when I was concerned that gathering tracks wasn't working the way I thought it would, or like whatever, the bone piles and all that, it's just the case that you need a tremendous amount of experience to level up the region. I don't know what to think though. Hey guys, let's actually attack him now. I need to see how much experience you get for attacking him. Yeah, Hades says very little experience gained. I agree. Makes me feel that that advice is not good advice. Alright guys, let's go ahead and attack that guy. We want to find out how much we get for attacking him. It's going to be under Pierce. Solo is better bone farming. Hades, what do you mean by this? We still have the glider mantle on. Let's go ahead and reload this real fast. Little white kitty, what are you doing? Traps plus Glutton 2.0. That's a lot of tremor. Let's go ahead and put this on. Actually, we're going to take the net off. You know, we're also going to set these down. Bondborough is really weak to Pierce because really you only need his head, and his head is so big. Oh, that's too bad. His head is so big that that's the only part of his body you need to get wounded for the piercing ammo to be really effective. Alright guys, let's break them horns. Let's break them parts. Oh, what am I shooting into a boulder? Oh my god, I keep forgetting to evade reload. Oh, it broke just then. That's bad timing. Oh. I didn't get a chance to react. Oh no. Track farming doesn't seem as good as everyone says after the 10.12 patch. Interesting. Alright. Thank you for pointing this out. I didn't do it before the patch. Parts broken. Something tells me that's going to be better than... Oh my god, I did it again. I'm playing so bad right now. And I forgot to get my Rocksteady. That was weird. Did you see that? Sometimes that happens. It's like the bullet like doesn't shoot from the source of your gun. So weird. We could take Max Might off of this build. Never gonna use it. Max Might's always gonna... Max Might's always going to be bothered by the evade reload. You should be placing down your Wyvern Blast so he rams into them, breaking the horns like a Diablos. True. As long as my Wyvern Blast is not full, then I'm fine, because we want to make sure that it's always recharging. We don't ever want to miss out on recharge time. But as long as it's not full, I don't have to immediately place it. Part's broken. I wounded it. So we're out in the Guiding Lands trying to get Silver Rathalos, because we need the true crit element for our Light Bowgun, right? Light Bowgun, where the whole point of the ammo is mostly just to deal elemental damage. We'll want that for dual blades, and we'll want that for the bow. And maybe even some mid-speed weapons like longsword and... I don't know. We'll find out. There's also the Volcana set. I've considered that. This damage is so good. Bondburrow's so weak to pierce ammo, it's crazy. When it goes through his head, that is. Oh no. The long reload. Carding lowers rewards at next report. Probably need to do it once to refresh since you want to check efficiency. Can we report the investigation right now? We already know old footprints aren't giving us much. What do you think of the global warming protest, everyone? It's weird. Global warming has always been this thing that it's really hard to get people to care about. I think it's very similar to like pollution. And then I think once you get people to actually care about it, then they care a whole bunch, you know? So there's no like middle. It's always you either roll your eyes at people because you can't stand them, or you really care. So you guys will notice we broke 2 parts, and that didn't really progress the bar either. I think the problem going on here is that it is actually just very hard to level up to rank 7 in the Guiding Lands. So I think that is really what's going on. The leveling up in Guiding Lands takes forever. But was it more efficient? I'll be honest, I think that the traps might have been the most efficient, but the most expensive. So if we actually lured him outside this door right here, Bondburrow, if we lured him right here roughly, and we just set the traps down over and over again, and then once we're done, we jump up here, I think that that would be the fastest. Of course, that's true for the Coral Highland regions. I don't think it would be true for all regions. Actually, and we might be in the forest, so maybe we need to bring him up over here. Yeah, I think that the traps technically were the fastest, but the most expensive. And it didn't really make a big difference anyways, just because it's taking forever to get this done. I mean, he just, where is he, by the way? Is he off in the forest? Well, if you guys capture him in the forest, I don't think we get the same experience for the Coral Highlands region. People will only care when it affects them right then and there. Yeah, we're kind of the same way with money, you know. You're kind of told your whole life you need to save up for retirement. You need to save up for retirement. You're told over and over again, and you're like, I'll do that someday. And then one day you're old and you can't afford you can't afford to go to the doctor to check for cancer. And then when you do get cancer, you can't afford to get your chemo treatment, and your kids have to pay for it. So it's just one of like those human flaws, probably. I think when people think about it, I think everyone does want to make sure that where they're living is not heavily polluted, and right. So humans naturally, because we want to survive, right? We want to stay alive, but also I think there tends to be like maybe an anxiety coming from people who are really worried about global warming, and that anxiety almost seems what's the right word for it? There's a word for it, I'm sure. The level of anxiety feels kind of like I'm trying to think of the right word. Hysterical? There's a bit of hysteria. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. So the amount of anxiety that comes from people who are concerned about global warming is just, it's almost like they're trying to control you. I know it seems weird, right? Like people who want you to believe in global warming, they don't seem like they want to control you. I'm sorry, they don't say they want to control you, but when you have somebody trying to affect your beliefs so strongly, it feels a little bit like control. Okay, so we just captured him for 100 points. I'm curious now, if we go back to the camp, I want to see what kind of rewards, what kind of points we got for that. Frankie says, I've cut tails off solo with Pierce too. Let's go ahead and report investigation. I don't think Pierce ammo cuts tails. Does Pierce ammo cut tails, guys? I didn't think it did. Do you mean like you used a bit of slice ammo? Okay, so coral region did go up a little bit, but again, it's really not that much. It's really not that much. So I feel like the tip with the traps is legit. Well, I feel like the tip with the footprints is legit as well. It's just probably you would want to do it by yourself. Yeah. So here, what I'm going to do, guys, and I do apologize, I'm going to go ahead and boot you guys out. How do I boot them out? I don't remember. How do I see who's with me? We have Alana, Hades, and Crooks. And what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to remove you guys from the expedition. I'm going to send you home. Here we go, remove from quest. And the reason we're doing this is because I'm going to test gathering tracks by myself. This is really important to me because I have a video coming out on it. And I want to see if we can get a good thing going. Alright, sorry guys. You'll forgive me. And I don't want anyone else to join. Oh, I don't know if there's a way to stop other people from joining, though. Yeah, if anyone else joins, I'm going to have to reset this to be one person only, so that I don't get anyone joining. We want to test this. We're doing a science experiment. Alright, so we're all by our lonesome, and gathering tracks should actually be very easy. Because we won't accidentally... What did it say? You cannot do this right now. The monster is already in the area. Where is he? Oh, he's fainted. Pfft. Duh. We'll wait for Bonbaro to go away, and then we'll call in another Bonbaro. Alright, he's gone. Actually, Savage Devil Joe's in. Let's go cover him instead. The best set for farming is the new Guildwork set, which you unlock for getting special tickets from special option quests. It has Botanist, Geologist, Honey Hunter, and Forager's Luck. Don't I have all that? I don't know what Forager's Luck is. I don't have that. Good tip, though. Okay, so here's the Savage Devil Joe footprints. Let's grab one. Grab two. Pink Raytheon. Pretty sure that's Coral Region as well. So how many did we just grab? We just grabbed 4, 5. That's 50 plus... That's 75. Ooh, what does this give? I'm curious now. Oh, that gives 25 actually, guys. So let me grab my Raider Rider. And we're going to track Devil Joe. Alright, 15, 30. Ooh. Wait, is he attacking? What is he doing? Just don't want to be hurt by him, that's all. So we're just going to chill behind him, I guess. What is he even doing? Actually, this is making me nervous that it's going to get messed up. Alright, so let's not do that. Unnecessary. We'll go ahead and gather this as well. The chipped fangs are giving us 25, which normally I would be very annoyed by gathering chipped fangs, but in this case it's actually kind of useful. Footprint. Chipped fang. Footprint. Footprint. I'm actually going to go ahead and hide that snack fund again because this is actually good footage. Hide that real fast. This is good footage for what I'm trying to make a video on. So we're gaining quite a few tracks, I would say. Savage Devil Joe's going nuts. I mean, he's leaving these chipped fangs behind everywhere. And we're even getting a little bonus from Pink Raytheon. Look at this. He's the chipped fanged champion right now. They're everywhere. I presume he's over in the other area now doing the same thing, causing all these, let's go ahead. Yeah, we took it off. Cool. Put this on next. Did I just get instantly aggroed the moment Gilly came off? God. Don't do it. Oh my god, she's trying so hard. Dude, how many footprints did Devil Joe create? This is nuts. Meow Cano. He's probably leaving all this stuff in the other area too now. Chipped Fang over here. Man, so much. Signs of a Turf War. I don't remember how much that gives, but we do want that. Signs of a Turf War is actually really good. Gashes. Sometimes you get signs of a turf war right here by this mining outcrop. Oh, is he after me now? He's after me now. Okay, so let's go ahead and report investigation. I'm noticing it's actually really hard not to get caught by these monsters. Look at that. That's actually a fairly large chunk of experience. We know that now from actually killing Bonbaro, because when we killed Bonbaro, it actually gave us less experience than that. So gathering tracks is working. It's not fast, though. The other problem, well, nothing seems to be fast. The other problem, though, is this is an exceptional case where we're getting a lot of tracks between Devil Joe and the other monster, Pink Raytheon. So this is like an exception. So footprints, footprints, old footprints. It's not the most exciting thing you can do either. I suppose if we were being real efficient, we could be setting the trap down too, couldn't we? Dong. There's nothing else in this area? There's a footprint. Footprint. Are they fighting each other? What is he doing over there? Oh, he's trying to eat these little guys. Run! Oh, he immediately saw me. Alright, so once you've been seen, you've been seen. Nothing you can do about it. There's a Pink Raytheon again. Here's a chipped fang. He's gonna kill me. Oh, he grabbed me. So I suppose what you could do is you could go to another region and focus on that region for a while. not sure. You could fight the monster until your ghillie mantle comes back. Dung. I actually love it. Kelby material. Pink Raytheon's up here. Let's go catch up to Pink Raytheon real fast. Pink Raytheon's probably been creating a lot of tracks over here. Oh god. Get away from me! Pink Raytheon has not been creating any tracks at all, it seems. That kind of sucks. Is it just because we've aggroed Pink Raytheon before? Is that the problem? Here we go. Old gashes. Oh my god. He just one-shotted me. I'm in Guiding Lands right now. Had a lot of Eslos and Savage Joe. I barely even hurt. Lost. Joe did 80% of the work. Poor Slos. Look at that. It barely leveled up at all that time. You know what? There's just no way around it. Gathering tracks and it's just, you need so much experience to level up. And it is hard to say what's the fastest method because you need so much. It seems like you would be able to gather tracks for a full hour and still not level up to level 7. The traps might be the fastest method. I'm probably going to update my commentary for that video. I'm probably going to update it to say, look, even if you get good at gathering the tracks, it's still going to take you 7 years to do this. The traps seem slightly faster, but only slightly, and you're still going to be spending a year doing this, no matter what. Let's go ahead and put on Ghillie Mantle. He can't bother us while we have the Ghillie Mantle on. Use Intimidator 3. I don't know if Intimidator 3 would really help. So, the Kabuki... Hold on. Where's the Kabuki gesture? Can you control which way it goes? Oh, I see. Oh, this in fact would be very useful. If it works. So we're going to test to see if this works, because Devil Joe's just going to go walking around for a while. This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Oh, but you can't gather. I don't think you can gather. It's funny as hell, though. Look at these two guys fight. Oh, God. He can't... Oh, my God. Ghillie Mantle broken. Abdallah says, when I go to a lower level session, I get more than what I get at higher master rank. On higher master rank, you see less people picking tracks, which slows everyone's progression. Okay. So, let me ask you this. If I were to go to somebody else's session and they were a low level, and I gathered tracks in the coral region, would that level it up for me? Let's go ahead and return. Well, yeah, we return. Wow. Can't believe how much time we spent in there. I can't believe we died there, too. That was the dumbest way to die. Oh my God. That leveled up by such a small sliver. In Guiding Lands, get monster to capable state. Your buddy joins you. You kick them into their own session. They cap the monster, rejoin. Then you kick them again. Cap again. Rinse, repeat. I think he didn't mean to say capable state. I think he means to say capturable state. And let me think about that for a minute. I'm a Halo guy. So you would be in your buddy's session. The monster's capturable. He boots you. You then capture the monster. And you would then rejoin them, but that means going through a load screen. Halo Guy, I think that technically would be slower than if you and your buddy just did traps over and over again. Like if you just did the traps. Fastest way to level up Guiding Lance is to kill kill weaker monster Great Jagras in another player's Guiding Lance, even at level 5+. The host must set that monster as the target. Interesting. I'm thinking about it. Man, that's nuts. The amount of leveling up you did was so small. No SOS flares. How about 50? No SOS flares for that either. Oh my god, everyone's at a level 100 and higher at this point, right? Oh no. Here's a Namielle in Coral Region. Is it Tempered Namielle? We need Tempered Namielle, don't we? Or is it... Ooh, it might be Wasteland. Wish and I were fishing. What's up, man? Look at that. It says he's posted a quest. Let's see what that quest is. I didn't realize you... I just departed? I meant to back out of it. Oh, no. Ellie from the effin' Last of Us Kunt. He says, what do you think of Capcom promising free DLC for Monster Hunter World and now charging $40 for Iceborne? Well, the Iceborne expansion was... I guess they called it an expansion, but you're right. It is actually just a DLC. It's also a very sizable DLC, and I'm satisfied with the price of it. The truth is, if they had offered more DLC sooner, but at a paid cost, I would have bought it sooner, because I'm enjoying the game. So, it's about value. Do you feel like you've gotten enough value out of the game? And yeah, I felt like the base game had plenty of value to it, and I feel like the Iceborne expansion has a pretty good amount of value too. My biggest complaint is how long it takes for them to get this content out. I wish it really didn't take so long. Antonio says, does Intimidator work on the monsters? Probably not. I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't know. Nokyu says, I really can't believe people make it an issue that Iceborne costs money, even though we got 1 year long free content updates. Yeah, but you also have to consider... You know, when you say free updates like that, they could have just launched the base game with all those monsters in it. Like, they could have had Kulve Taroth in it. Kulve Taroth is such a large part of the base game, it's almost for certain that they had always planned to include her as part of the product. And really what you might be seeing is a new strategy for releasing your game early with some of the content missing, but instead of making the mistake of other gaming companies and charging you for that missing content, they're like, we will just give it to you for free. We always were going to give it to you. See what I'm saying? So it's a way for them to release the game earlier. What is this? That's a pink Raytheon. They don't have Namielle. Namielle must be gone. All right, let's go ahead and return. I never intended to go join this one. Light Bowgun, cool. Make Garuga Light Bowgun, or did you already? Rapid Fire Sticky and Rapid Fire Pierce. It's next on my list. Yeah, we did make the Garuga Light Bowgun, and we fully upgraded it, and the Pierce ammo on it's just okay, to be honest. I feel like the Heavy Bowguns are still better at Pierce. You have a larger clip, and you have a fast reload rather than an evade. And the problem with the evade is that the evade really is contingent on you having just fired a shot, whereas fast reload just works no matter what you're doing. It just works. All right. So, I hate to say it, guys, but I think I've been streaming for 3 hours, have I? Yeah, the stream's 2 hours and 45 minutes long. Normally, the stream's only supposed to last 2 hours. So let's go ahead and wrap things up. It's a terrible way to wrap things up, I know, because we didn't really do anything too exciting near the end, but lots of research on the guiding land, lots of experimentation. We learned that trapping a monster over and over again might be the fastest method to level up. Also, it's the most expensive, and you probably need the help of your teammates to get it done right. Gathering tracks is legit, especially if you have two monsters in an area and you can kind of stay hidden. So leveling up with track farming, I think is viable. And regardless, it's going to take you a long time to level up in the Guiding Lands, because when you reach level 6, it actually takes forever. So you're going to be grinding in the Grinding Lands quite a bit. Let's go ahead and do the wave. Where's the wave? Alright, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time